Hello, good morning, my dear students. This is Thiru sir, your English teacher. So, welcome to the online classes of Sri Eknath Rao Kharche Talent English Medium School, Muktinagar. So, the students, today we are going to discuss the 6th chapter of 4th standard English grammar. The chapter name is, lesson name is adjective. Okay, the students in the previous sections, previous class, just definitely you might have read some little bit idea of adjective, right, in 3rd standard. So today we are going to discuss only with a definition and its degrees of comparison. So just we are going to discuss regarding the things is right. So first we are going to discuss the definition. So listen to student. First definition. What is the mean by adjective? Adjective is nothing but the word which express the quality of a noun or a pronoun. It's called adjective. Adjective, it will show and it will express or it will represent the quality of noun or a pronoun. It means it will give extra meaning of a noun or pronoun. Understand? So that is called adjective. Now again focus on some example for you. She is a good girl. She is a good girl. Generally she is a girl, but what type of girl? Good girl. What type of girl? Good girl. So here good is the adjective. Next, you are my best friend. Generally he is my friend. Okay, he is a friend, but what type of friend? Best. So this is an adjective. Next, they are honest people. Generally they are people. Okay, but what type of peoples they are? Honesty. What? Honest. Next, he is a clever boy. He is a clever boy. So here he is a boy. Simply if you say he is a boy, but whenever you just looked this, we got the more information about the boy. So that is what type of boy he was. He was clever boy. Next, she is a naughty girl. Generally she is a girl, but what type of girl? Naughty girl. She is a naughty girl. So in this way we can write, we can use the adjective in a sentence. Now the students, with the adjective you are going to compare to each other. Got it? Means we are comparing to between two things, or we are comparing to one, or we are comparing to among all the classes, like that. So the students, generally you are going to discuss degree of comparisons. So what do you mean by comparison? Means we are comparing. So whenever he is good, better, he is better than me, he is best in the class. So we are giving some compliments. We are making some comparisons. Means who is good, who is bad. So we are making some comparisons. So that is called degree of comparisons. Okay. So the degree of comparison has been divided into 3 parts. First one is positive degree. Second one is comparative degree. Third one is superlative degree. So one thing keep on. First one, positive degree, generally simply it will give the statement of one person's. Got it? Second, comparative degree. It means comparative degree means the comparison between two things or persons. The same way the superlative degree means it is comparison with number of peoples or things. Are you getting my point? Good. Then after, so positive degree generally we have to write like this: good, tall, long, best, long, thin, fat. In this way we can use it. But in comparative, better, longer, taller, thinner, fatter, in this way. But in superlative degree, best, longest, highest, shortest, tallest. Only est we have to use the last part of the word. Here er we have to use, here not use. So in this way the degree of comparisons explained. See here already given for you. Positive degree generally to persons or things or some not same. Got it? So that's why we can use as or as, not as with degrees. So we can use in this process. Okay, so to better understanding positive, comparative and superlative degree, I will explain you briefly. That will go on next page. Now one by one we are going to discuss the degrees of comparisons. So first just erase this part, definitions. So first things, generally where we have to use the positive degree and where we have to use comparative degree and where we have to use superlative degree, one by one we are going to discuss clearly and properly. So first point is we use positive degree to say how two person or thing same or not same. Example, just to say as adjective, anyone, as tall as. So he is as tall as me. He is not as tall as me. Not so a. We can use. You have to use. You can use as adjective as or not so adjective as also can use when you tell some statement. For example, if you say, for example, this book so thin. This book is as thin as that book, means both are same. The same way if you say this book is not so thin as that, are you getting my point? Means this both are not same. So in this way you can use the positive degree. Now we are going to discuss the second, that is comparative degree. So we use comparative degree to compare two persons or things. This degree always takes then after it. So then this word used in comparative degree. Comparative degree, just to see, she is better than me. We are higher than them. Are you getting my point? So here adjective plus er, then after will come then. He is greater than us. Are you getting my point? In this way you can use in a sentence. Next we go the last things, that is superlative degree. So superlative degree to compare three or more persons or things, this degree always takes the. This is always takes the. Which one? The comparative superlative degree. Just I say, he is the smallest girl in our house. She is tallest. She is the tallest, the youngest, the highest, the fattest, the coolest. So when you are giving some superlative degree, so before the superlative degree the will follow always, so that you can keep. Karan is the best player in our team. So in this way you can use the in a sentence. So dear student, I hope you understand better. So I have given some blanks for you. So write this clearly. All the blanks complete. Got it? Then after task it is given for you. This is very easy task for you. Give the comparative and superlative degrees. We can write. Next, give the opposite. Here already opposite words already given for you. Okay. Page number 33, you read this and you write the answer it. Underline the adjective in each sentence, also name its degree of comparison. Here some adjective are present, so what type of degree of adjective or degree of comparison we have to underline and we have to write it. Then after, choose the correct adjective for each blank. So it has given tall, taller, tallest. So you have to write the answer by looking the picture. Next, supply the proper form of each adjective. So it has given some hints for you. According to the hints, you have to fill in the blanks. Next, the fill in the blanks. The same way here also given on the table. You given a, and, as, so, the, then. Everything is given for you, that you look, watch properly and understand these questions. Then after write the, fill in the blanks. Got it? So the students, this session has been completed. The lesson has been completed. So next session we are going to discuss the another chapter. The chapter name is verb. Got it? So I hope you understand better. So thank you. If you have any doubt, definitely you may consult to me, that as much as possible I will help you. Okay, thank you.